Alright guys, I'm gonna talk about BTC movements, buying, selling, what's going on, what's in our mind. So I feel like a real talk about BTC and how we should go about the market is needed. So first thing I want to show you guys is this chart right here. So when you see a candle that's here, here, and here, what this candle is actually telling you that it opened at $15, which is right here. It went down to 10, then it moved to 25, and then it closed at 20. So this is the real movement. But sometimes when we see a candle like you see here, you don't actually think of the movement like this. You just see candles and you say, why is BTC not moving? So this is a little insight you should look into when you look at candles. Understand that green candles open here on the bottom, close here on the top, and the wick is just how far it traveled each direction. So we're going to get into the Bitcoin chart, and I want to discuss why the volatility is so much and why aren't we not getting what it is that we desire. So if you look at the 30-minute chart, it thinks Bitcoin is going to 58.7. 45-minute chart thinks it was supposed to go to 56.6. Second target is 55.3. So it already hit the first target. Now if you look at the 1 hour chart, it already hit the first target. If you look at the 2 hour chart, it already hit the first target. If you look at the 3 hour chart, it also hit the target. If you look at the 4 hour chart, it still thinks it's going to go to 55.6. If you look at the 5 hour chart, it thinks it's going to go to 55.7. Now we're going to fast forward. We're not supposed to look at all this time frame. Maybe you look at 1 minute, 45 minute, then you look at 4 hours, then you look at, let's say, 12 hours. So from previously, you can see that the 12-hour chart has not updated itself. It means Bitcoin hasn't pulled back enough. If you look at the 1-day chart, it is same from the day we had that massive crash here at 48.7K. So it hasn't adjusted. Now, if you look at it, this sell signal took place before the crash. So if you come down from here, this is when the sell signal, and then the next day it crashed. So you have to keep in mind, you have to wait till all time frames gives you a sell signal, buy signal. Until then, nothing has changed. You're just seeing a short-term movement. So if you look at 1-day chart, all you're seeing is it came down, came up, went higher, came down, and then it's just moving up and down. Same right here. If you see it, it opened here, closed there. It opened here, closed there. Then it opened here, closed there. Well, on the red candles is different, right? So it doesn't open in the bottom. It actually opens on the top, and then it closed down there. Same thing. It opened here, and it closed there. So slowly, I'm thinking this is going to come down more, and it may come touch our trend line. Also, something really important I want to cover with you guys that everybody misses. You should buy whenever you're ready. This is a plan just for me that I'm sharing with you guys. So when prices are not what you want it to be, you're in a rush to buy, you're in a rush to sell. Remember, most successful traders only make 1 trade a month, if lucky 2. Sometimes you guys are making 5, 10 trades, selling, buying. You have to be patient when you sell. You have to be patient when you buy. So if you look at this chart, a lot of you guys did not buy when we hit this, which is this here. So when ABT, which is right here, hit $1, you guys didn't buy. When ABT jumped to 160, 170, you wanted to buy. Now you're waiting for a dip again. Why didn't you buy between $1 and $1.10? When the dip is too much, you want more of a dip. You need confirmation. You have to believe in the coin. And what I mean by that is it's not about the bull run itself. You have to decide, I'm going to hold this coin. So when the dip takes place, you buy it regardless because that's the coin you want to hold. Don't let the pump make you buy it. Don't make the dump make you buy it. You're only going to buy because you decided you're going to DCA that coin. So we're going to go to the ABT chart really quick just to make the example more clear. So if you look right here, when ABT dropped down to $1, if your intention truly is to DCA ABT, you should have DCA'd ABT in this range between $1 and $1.10. But when ABT came back here, 188, now you're like, well, I want to buy ABT. Well, now ABT came to 170. You're like, well, I want a better price. Well, right now, if you look at it, ABT is 133. So you should have bought it in this range. And if you wanted to, you could have sold it up here and then rebought it at 130. But if you want to hold, that's the best idea. You don't want to trade, pay all the fees, all the unnecessary stuff. So the main conclusion talking about ABT or even Bitcoin is you want to buy it when it's low. So make your decision. I want to hold this 1 crypto, this 5 crypto, this 10 crypto. Whatever you're holding, don't let the dip scare you because you want a better price, but when it dips, you freak out. And then when it pumps, you want it. So make up your mind what you want, and then when that crypto dips, you buy it regardless if your intention is to buy. If not, be patient. Let's see. Let me get those marking away from there. So let's use Turbo now. Now, the main message I'm giving you again is you have to buy the dip if you want that coin. A lot of you, now that it's slowly dipping, you're like, well, I'm missing out. What if the pump starts? What if I don't get a buy-in? What if I miss out? Look, in the past 6 months, we thought we were going to miss out and we had to buy it now. And we've been wrong so many times. The odds that it's going to shoot up from here is impossible. Likelihood of that happening is not happening anytime soon. So again, I want to reiterate, until Bitcoin breaks this yellow, which is resistant for now, then Bitcoin is going to travel in this zone where I'm drawing an arrow from up here to down here, and it's going to continue to go sideways this way. So Bitcoin coming here could come up, come down, come up, come down until it breaks this yellow line, makes a candle above it. We're definitely not moving up this direction until that takes place. So be patient. Stop worrying. A lot of everything is already very, very messed up. We're all panicking. We're not happy where the price action is. But you have to understand, every time you buy, you should buy it in the best zones. So in this case, best zone is below this yellow line. We want it below here because we're going to get better prices. Me personally, I need Bitcoin to hit 55K to buy. Until it hits 55K, I'm not interested. I'm going to roll with the cryptos that I already have. Anytime I rush, I regret it. So I'm not going to rush anything. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to let my target hit. And if it doesn't, then so be it. I have enough skin in the game where if the market took over, I'll live with what I got. So remember, patient is important both ways. So I hope this video helped. It gave you some insight. Just calm your mind. Be patient. Don't be in a rush. Just think back every time you rush to purchase and rush to sell, majority of the time you regret those. So let it come to what you want and then buy and feel good about it. If you don't like the coin you hold, it's a different story. But if you want more of your coin, wait till your target price comes. If you rush it, you're going to miss out. If Bitcoin again comes something like this and dips down below this trend line, we will get one last, if not another one, amazing price. This is going to be what we desire. So if, let's say I have 10K to invest after all my investment, I'm not gonna invest until we hit 55K. I'll make it a little bit here. If it goes to 52K, I'll get some more here. And whatever little I have left, I will keep it for one last dip. The person who has cash in his hand is king. At this moment, if I go to a friend and I say, hey, I need $70,000, can you give it to me? And that friend trusts me and knows he's going to give me the money. He's going to say, hey, Azmir, I'm sorry, I don't have the money on me. I have it invested here. I have it invested here. I have to invest it here, here, here. So I have to go withdraw the money and then I can give it to you. So that may take 2 days, 5 days, 1 week, 2 weeks. So remember, person with cash in their hand is king. This stage of the market, most people do not have any cash in hand. So yes, if you have cash in hand, you're not in the market. But look how many times when you got rid of all your cash, you wish you had cash in your hand. So keep in mind, this is not financial advice. I'm just sharing to you what's in my mind. Uh, we just got to make it to the alt season. Be patient. Don't be in a rush. And remember, you're free to buy anything you want to buy. Don't let someone else discourage you. Don't let someone else encourage you. I'm just sharing what I'm going to do for myself and how I'm thinking. So until Bitcoin goes to 55K, I refuse to buy. I'm boycotting. So I hope that wraps up the video. I hope you found it valuable. And just remember, the person who buys too many times in a month, more than once or twice, you're not doing it the right way. Be patient. Let it come to you. Stop chasing. Anytime you chase, you have to settle. When you're patient, when the moment comes, you get exactly what you desire. I said, let's say yesterday, we should get stacks at 140. Now, if you look at stacks, stacks is showing on a 4-hour time frame is still bullish. So let's go on a shorter time frame. 3 hours, still bullish. Let's go to 2 hours. Because I decided I didn't want to buy stacks at 140. Look, I'm going to get an opportunity now to get stacks at 132. And if it pulls back more, I'm going to get stacks at 123. So I'm going to get a better opportunity, better return. So I don't have to be in a rush. You don't have to be in a rush. Just remember, patient eventually pays off. When you give up, that's when everything happens. So your moment will come. Be strong, be patient. Till next time, we have to survive this crypto bull season. Take it easy. Please leave comments below. Let me know if this video was helpful. I know it's a little bit long, but I felt like I needed to share what's on my mind and I need to preach a little bit so you guys can rethink how you're thinking. Just relax.